I know you hate me, but just love me. Just for a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to do a bit of a different video, I think. If you're not a vapor, I'm so sorry that you might have to listen to this video. If you're a supporter of mine, then I'm bloody sorry, alright? The expo in Birmingham has just gone. The Vaper Expo that was at the NEC is done and finished. It's over with now. And it was really good this year. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. Because it was so good last year, I thought it would be a bunch of poop this year in comparison. But it lived up to its expectations of being a really good expo, a really enjoyable expo. So I'm just going to run through the 2 days that I was there. I was there Saturday and Sunday. I wasn't there, you know, having a look around. I was actually there working with a company called Affinity Labs. Shout out to Affinity Labs, by the way. Those guys were so fun to work with. They made it such an enjoyable experience, and I honestly appreciate them so much, because I had the most terrible week beforehand and I was thinking, oh god, no, I'm not going to expo. I've had such a terrible week. I was filled with anxiety. I didn't want to leave my house, but somehow I got persuaded to go work, and I don't regret my decision whatsoever. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I also got to try the e-liquids, which I bloody love, fellas. I bloody love it. If you were there and you got the chance to try the dripped range, then you're lucky, because it's so nice. So nice. I want to talk a bit about the expo itself. This year it was absolutely huge. I think it was like 2 or 3 halls big, all in one, like one huge hall, but like individual halls like opened up to make one massive hall. Now, the thing I want to talk about first is the fairground rides that they had in these halls, which I don't understand. I understand to a certain degree, because there is a lot of younger people who are vaping, but obviously it's only 18 or 21 plus. So like I can see it from maybe like an 18 to 20-year-old's perspective, but maybe not like a 23-year-old plus is perspective, if you know what I mean. It's a bit weird. They had bumper cars. Yeah, they had bumper cars there, which is okay. Like, I haven't been on one since I was about 13, but that's fine. And they also had like a ride where obviously you hung off like a bar and you flipping spun around and stuff, but it didn't look safe, that's for sure. It didn't look safe. I had someone come up to me talking about it, how he'd been on the ride itself, and those things that come down and strap you in, he was saying how it came loose and he had to pull it in himself. And this thing was going really fast, you know, like it's not really safe. Like, I wouldn't have gone on there. I wouldn't have risked my life going on there. And I heard there was sick as well. There was someone who had been sick on there, or been sick after being on there. So yeah, not too sure on the whole fairground ride thing. Maybe they could possibly not do that like this year, later this year. I think they're doing one in October. But yeah, I'd give that a miss, for sure. Next thing I want to go on to is the general vibe of it. It was great. It was the same as last year. Obviously there was a few people there that I don't get along with personally. I'm not going to name any names. I think if you're watching this, then you know who you are, and I absolutely hate you gets, because you're assholes. But less of that, and more of being positive, you know. So because I didn't get a chance to walk around, which I'm really sad about. I probably should have taken a break. It was optional. I could have taken a break and I could have walked around, but I didn't. And I'm stupid for that. I regret that decision. Because I wanted to go to Osmodos and get a new mod. I wanted to have a look at the Stabilised Wood V2 minikins, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So I had to order a new mod online because I'd sold all of mine. I no longer have any good working, fully functional mods anymore, and I needed to buy one. So I bought this, which is the Druga RDA. And the Minikin V1.5. I've put the VGod thing on it from my other mod, which is broken. I am so upset because that was a present. And I dropped it and half the screen has stopped working. So I'm upset about that. It doesn't matter that much. Next thing I want to talk about is a lovely little present that Zeus Juice came over and gifted me with, which is this beautiful case. The presentation itself is flawless. I love it. It's my favourite. It's black, it's sleek looking, it's just nice, and obviously you get all the flavours in 10ml in it, and I'm just extremely happy that I got given one of this. So shout out to you, Zeus Juice. Your presentation of this box is it's bang on. I'm going to say that it's bang on. And yeah, if you bought one of these, then you guys, you know, money well spent, I think, in my opinion. Because it's a really nice box, and obviously you can try it. It's the whole entire range. So you ain't missing out on anything. And obviously the 10ml bottles, and they're all TPT compliant, which is even more awesome. Hell freaking yeah, boys. I want to talk about this juice for a little bit. It's drip juice. It's from, I think it's made by Affinity Labs. It is indeed Affinity Labs, spelt with an EFINITY. And yeah, these weren't actually on sale at the expo. I'm sure a few people were bummed out about that. But you got to try them, which is what counts, right? And they're just so good. The main ones, like the two flavours that I absolutely loved, and I grabbed a couple boxes of, were the grape soda and this one, which is Don Blanco or Don Blanco. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. But grape soda speaks for itself, and the Don Blanco is blackcurrant mango. Now, I'm not too keen on mango e-liquids, but like, it's nice, it's good. It is good, for real. But yeah, it was a really busy expo. It was super duper busy on the Saturday, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be more busy on the Sunday, but it was actually, I wouldn't say it was a lot more busy on the Saturday, but it was about 10% busier on the Saturday than it was in comparison to the Sunday. I absolutely loved everyone who came up to me. I'm so sorry. There was a couple people who came up to me and I had no idea who they were, but if you just mention your name, right, if you just mention your name to me and either your Instagram or your Facebook, then I'll remember, I swear. I feel so bad. I feel so bad when people come up to me and kind of expect me to know who they are, but I end up not knowing who they are because it's kind of just slipped my mind a bit, especially if I don't talk to you like a lot. But it just slips my mind, and I feel absolutely terrible about it. I'm not gonna lie, I feel so bad about it. But it's what happens. I've got a really bad memory. That's not an excuse, by the way. I actually do have a very, very poor memory. Sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's a curse. Who knows? But I'm really grateful to everyone who came up to me and asked for a picture. It's always so humbling. You know what I mean? It's humbling for people who go out their way to come and say hello to you and take a picture with you. It warms my heart up and gives me a little bit of an ego boost. It doesn't really, I'm only joking, guys. I'd also like to say a very big thank you. I was leaving the expo on Sunday and I was absolutely dead. My legs were hurting so much, my feet were hurting so much, I was sweating, and I kind of just wanted to get home. So I left the expo and I was waiting for my taxi, and there was a lovely chap outside on the same road where I was waiting for my taxi, and he came up to me. He said, "Can I take a selfie with you?" I said, "Of course you can." He then explained that he has me on Facebook, I think, and gave me some of his juice, which smells absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to try it. It smells delicious. Montreal Boys Drip City. I don't know if you guys can see that. Should we do a little bit of a makeup guru shot? So there's that. It smells good. Let's open it up. It smells like caramel or fudge, like a caramelly fudge smell to it, and it's blue, which I don't know why it's blue. If there's a caramel fudge flavour to it, but it's probably because of the name of it, which is Smurf Spirit. So yeah, I can't wait to try this either. Alright, it's a blueberry acai flavour with Balkan yogurt, which is weird because it smells like fudge. I'll have to try it, I guess. Sorry to the person who made that, but it just smells like straight up fudge, which I don't mind. I bloody love fudge, but it doesn't smell anything like the flavour profile. I'm sorry, my bad. So I'm going to talk about like the downside of Vape Expo. I feel like it was extremely, now I don't mean this in a bad way, it was extremely Americanized, if you know what I mean. Like, it was huge and there was loud noises everywhere, and I don't know, it was just so bloody loud. And also, this is what I really, really hate about Vaper Expos, is the people who go around asking for freebies. Can you not, please? Next time you go to a Vaper Expo, don't ask for freebies. It's so annoying. What do you think these businesses do? Do you think they just put money into their own businesses so people like you can go around asking for free shit? Is that what you guys do? Because I don't understand it. Why you wouldn't go into your local corner shop and be like, "Hey, have you got any free drinks or free chocolate bars that you don't want?" You know, it's exactly the same thing. You wouldn't go into Topshop and say, "Hey, you got any free clothes?" It's just, I don't understand people's logic behind it. Mainly, I wouldn't do it. Other people wouldn't do it. Why do people go around and do it? I don't understand it. I will never understand it. And also shout out to the people who were stealing mods this year as well. I noticed on our stand, not on my side, the stand was like, we had one side, then we had the main sort of signs and stuff in the middle, and then there was the other side which other people were on behind it. So that side had mods stolen from it, which is really surprising, because I thought that shit was over and done with. I thought people would stop stealing eventually, but apparently not. I actually caught one girl. If you're watching this, one girl, you know who you are if you are watching this. I was on the Infinity Labs stall. She tried to steal a hat, and it's funny because I consider myself very good at reading other people. She had 3 guys with her, and she started talking to me about e-liquid. Then she let her friends chime in and start talking about e-liquid, and she went round like to the side bit of counter, and I could see her reaching for the hat, and at that moment I saw her out the corner of my eye. I turned around and I looked at her, and she pulled her hand back and she said, "Oh, have you seen these hats?" "Oh, yes, I've seen those hats that you just tried to steal. Thank you very much. One of them did get stolen, so if you're watching this and you stole something from the expo, your karma's coming. You're nasty. You're a nasty scrounge bag, and you deserve very bad karma. Okay, I'm not gonna wish like death upon you, but you deserve bad karma. Okay, but yeah. To sum it up, I had a great time. I know most people think I quit vaping, full stop, but I haven't. I haven't. Look, guys. I'm still vaping, fellas. Still vaping. But yeah, I've not quit vaping, guys. I've not quit vaping. Don't worry. Overall, it was a great experience. It was lovely talking to so many people. It was lovely working with the people that I worked with. I can't explain to you how nice and friendly they were. It was amazing. Obviously, I went into there being anxious as hell, thinking, oh God, like, fuck, what the heck do I do? I don't know these people. Are they going to think I'm a fucking idiot? Am I going to be able to talk to customers? Am I going to be able to sell anything? Am I going to be able to do the job right? But no, these guys were so welcoming, so humble, so friendly, and it was lovely to have a laugh with them. So I just felt welcomed, and it was really easy to do what I was there to do, which was to sell juice to you guys. So guys, you want to buy some juice, head over to I'm only joking, guys. I'll leave the link in the description below though, so if you guys are interested in this range, or if you're a vape shop and you're interested in stocking any new juices, then take a look in the description below. And you can shoot them an email if you want. They're on Facebook as well, so I'll leave their Facebook link in the description as well for you. So yeah, on that note, guys, thank you for listening to my little, I wouldn't know what to call it. My story time, my review, my I don't know, thanks for listening to me anyway, guys. My social media is in the description below. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up with your left hand, then your right hand, and then smash both your thumbs on that like button together, and I'll love you forever. There's a link to my Patreon as well in the description below, so you're welcome to take a look at that. Thanks for watching, guys, and on that note, bye.